comes with the free skiff. So this boat came from an island. It's been sitting on the beach, abandoned for quite a few years. My wife and I bought the property where the skiff was back in 2021, and this was just sitting washed up on the beach. Did a little bit of work because it's about 20k away from Rupert here, so I had to just do some stuff to get it just basically seaworthy. A little bit of an ocean crossing here. There used to be a center console right here, and I'll post a picture of what it looks like. And then just had to see what condition the floor was, rip out the carpet, and there was quite a few pieces of rotten wood. You can see there, I've already taken some of it up. Some of the framework of the aluminum came out. There's just some boom chain that I was using for a little anchor just while I was sitting in our bay. That chair is not really that safe, and like really anything that's wood here is completely rotten. Yeah, you can see that this stuff has got stuff grown out of it, and just not safe. You can hear that. This stuff, the plywood just crumbles under it. So this is the interior of the skiff. It's actually super in really good condition, despite having been sitting out on a rocky ocean beach for the past 10 years. So after I cleaned it out, it was sitting full of salt water too. Surprisingly, there's the only corrosion is where they use stainless steel fasteners, or just screwed right into the aluminum. Primarily just that one part right down at the bottom. Everywhere else, the transom is going to need a little bit of work. You can see where the screw holes there punctured the metal. And then there's a transom, just bare wood down there. But other than that, the aluminum's in great condition. And yeah, so after I pumped out all the water from it, put a drain plug in it, and yeah, there's actually not a single leaky rivet here. So I drove it back, and then it sat in the marina in the water for about 2 days. And yeah, wasn't a drop of water in her.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Spray Raider will float again. The boat guy in action. Natural habitat, blending in. Absolutely giving her a thing of beauty.
A success. Thumbs up. Skiff's coming home. Shout out to our friends Nick and Evelyn, who towed our boat over the big crossing with the Beggar's Tune sailboat, and we're going to be headed back out to the cabin with them fairly shortly. Great day. He's dirty, but the rivets are still in fantastic condition. Grumman really made good boats. So the motor here is just a short shaft for a freighter canoe that I have, and have to have it mounted all the way to the side just because it's not a deep enough leg to go right in the middle where it should go. So it just cavitates quite a bit. But yeah, so there's the start of it. First thing I'm going to do is just rip out the floor, see what condition the flooring is in, give it a power wash, take out all the rivets for the wood, and then I'll start working on removing the transom, give it an acid bath. Yeah, give it an acid bath, and then I think I've got a 6-horse I can probably throw on here if I can get that thing running. But yeah, registered and everything. Trailer's a little big, but that's going to be this is a project trailer for a 25-foot boat that we're getting built for us. So here's the start, boy. Let's go. Alrighty, got most of the junk out of here. I'm going to start drilling out some rivets. Just got my screw gun, a little chisel if I need it, and some bits just in case there's any other odds and ends that need to come out. Time to get to work. Actually, pretty short work of them. This will actually go pretty quick. So I'm gonna go take the rest of these out and save the wood so I can just cut some outlines on the plywood that I picked up. So you know the plywood's rotten if it has a whole mass of roots growing underneath the plywood. Crazy. Lots more to go. Alrighty, the roots are out for this piece. Let's see how easy this wing nut comes up. Oh, actually, I should be trying to not break this. I'm gonna put this down so I can try and get out one piece. Oh, she's looking pretty good, boy. Quality. Hell yeah. Well, that came out pretty easy. All the rivets are out of this thing now. Yeah, that's... Save all the trim pieces and then yeah, save the whole pieces for a bit of a template there before I put those back in. But there's a freaking knife stuck there. That's why it's all rusty right there. Any other metals but aluminum will corrode and rot your aluminum too, so be careful what goes in your bilge. Yeah, 5 persons, boy. Well, there's the bow piece, and it's kind of hard to tell, but freaking it's like delaminating, but looks like hair. But that's pretty freaking rotten. But yeah, well, doesn't even look too bad down there. Lots of different shit. See, this stuff is bad. Like a old knife or something, completely rusted out, but there wasn't a layer of muck under that. Been some serious corrosion, but that's not bad at all. Sick. So there's the first big piece of plywood up, and the aluminum actually looks like it's in really decent shape. That's not oxidation or anything like that, that's just the actual aluminum coming through. There's no white buildup. I'll show you the difference. That's that. And that's where the stainless steel was. Look at that oxidation right there. So yeah, that's actually looking good. A couple decent sized dents. That's gonna be hard to show up with. Yeah. I need to change out these sandals. Chance of tetanus. Alrighty, well, she's coming along. Good work there, boy. Alrighty, well, not very far into it, and that's all the wood paneling from the floor taken out. Mostly got the shape right there, so I can trace those out and fix it. Just gonna grab the big pieces of garbage and then vacuum everything else up. And the floor is the most important part, so I'm gonna use my Zeppalum or Lumabrite on the bottom here and just make sure it gets a good acid etch in it and help preserve it. Oh, just a quick vacuum. Give her a little wash, a little scrub, and then I'll go on from there. Also found the original stamp in the bilge. I just cleaned it up with steel wool and some scrubbies, and yeah, that's the boat. Happy outdoors, baby.